Hi, it's Tama-chan. Wow, I'm up there. It's because I was messing with models, so. Let's do this. Yeah, that's better. All right. Took me a moment to get a couple of things taken care of today, but hey, we're here. That's all that matters. And we're going to play some more Outer Worlds, especially now that Outer Worlds 2 has been announced. And for some reason, my cat keeps running around my feet today. I don't know why. I gave her food before I started streaming. But yeah, since it took me a bit to get going here, just so that way we can make sure that we get a bunch of stuff done, let me go ahead and load up the game and we'll get going here. I guess this song is a little appropriate given the type of game that this really is. Let's see here. Game. Ah, there's the game. The Outer Worlds. I'm glad this one doesn't have some strange name for the, We're really gonna do that, huh? There we go. All right. I was gonna say, I am not getting what I want here. Ah, there we go. I already had the game audio unmuted. When did I do that? All right. Well, I don't know when I did that. Okay. Well, I think we were still working on the Murder on Eridanos DLC, which I still have no idea how I got that. And investigate the prop. That's right. That's what we were working on. The Prophet's alibi. I don't think it's safe to have open flames like this. Uh-uh. I hear a sprat somewhere. Get up at 5 and go to sleep at 2. They get up at 5 a.m., do stuff, and then go to sleep at 2 a.m. They're getting 3 hours of sleep a day. Wow. Chronofield aggregator.
Gotta keep going. I can feel my internet.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you? If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
He is not in this at all.
Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon.
Okay.
Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now. Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper. Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Bi-hourly self-flagellation? Ugh.
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the prophet's fears were. Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning. Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it
Okay.
was my
I don't
chance
know
to
why,
show
but
her what
it
I
just
could do
barely
with a
showed me your
song.
message, Aragorn. But
Then I
yeah.
saw that she
Thank
was
you for
deeply
subscribing
worried
for
about
12
something.
months.
No one saw
How are you
her until
doing?
the next day.
Wow.
I was here
This
at the
story's
retreat in the
something.
company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Thank you, OBS. Thank you for not doing your job.
Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious. I
Oh.
noticed the prophet's dragging something, a bundle,
Aw,
away
that's
from the
unfortunate
retreat
to
after that
hear.
high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Oh.
I think so. Had the right size and shape. I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that
Oh,
I'm
hi,
mistaken.
Pinks. How's it going?
The prophet hasn't been
Oh,
herself
nothing with
lately.
family this
But
time.
if I
Oh,
misinterpreted
jeez.
the situation
Is this
and
like from
reported her
work?
improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Well, thank you, Aaliyah. Wow, Stream Manager is being less than helpful today. All right, well. Really? It wants me to leave? Oh. Do they still have you working between two stores? I was gonna say, this looks like a cave system, and then sure enough, I look up, oh, yep, it's a cave system. Okay. But then I go to the first floor, and... What? Alright. Sure! I don't know how that thing got away. Uh, wow, it's just straight up not letting me go there. That's a tank. Pulse hammer gold. No thanks. I have way better stuff than that. Fades. And a pickaxe. And a shovel. Oh, they were definitely trying to do something down here, but something happened. Hmm. Uh. Um. Well, all right. That's a way to do it in here, I guess. There's a skull on top of this. Right. Um. I have a lot of questions, and I don't know how many of them I want answered right now. I forget that's this button in this game. Let's see here. Settings, controls. No, gameplay. No, it is controls. Maybe? I'm not using a controller, but do I have a flashlight? No. No, I do not. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate. Spectrum vodka. My finger was on the wrong spot.
Captain, look out! Are you laughing? Not gonna let no one bring me down.
Oh, those are headshots.
We're done here.
There we go. I have to remember E, not F this time. That looks weird. Two files recovered. Wow. Oh, Dr. Amir Zhao was doing stuff here, huh? Oh, they were doing parasite work with... dang it. And I always forget I can't hit the escape button here either in this game. Geological survey notes. And we're talking about smiling. The world is beautiful beyond compare. I can see colors I never imagined existed. Are they talking about Spectrum Vodka? The sky has a voice and it's singing to me. I see the truth now. I see everything so clearly, so perfectly. The storms of Eridanos are notes in a great cosmic orchestra. The stars are the choir of the universe, and every word they sing is joy. I can't seem to stop smiling. I don't want to stop smiling. Ever. That's a little concerning. Chief of the Savages' severed index finger. Okay then. Not wanting to permanently injure then celebrity Spencer Woolrich, and lacking the resources to create an artificial finger for the scene where it was lost, the director of Terror on Monarch had security remove the index finger of one of Woolrich's understudies. You now hold it in your hand. Um, oh, no motivation at all, huh? Aw, that's unfortunate. There has to be. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Volpecule. No. No, there is not. We do not have a flashlight. And is it just from the mental exhaustion on that, or? Okay. Ah. Huh. So just a combination of things. Which I guess makes sense, because it's not usually just one thing on those. Wow, that's a lot of those slug things. Oh, hey, we got to the other side of this. Aw, that's unfortunate. Wish I could do something to help you, but I don't know what I'd be able to do. It's an elevator. Where are we going? Ow! Ah. Well, at least... At least it's right here is where it, Dang it! I'm used to F! Yeah, like I said, that's why, I wish there was something I could, but I know there's nothing I could do from here, unfortunately. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Much better this time. Parasite egg pod. Gross. I can hear more canids. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, Mr. Acid. Wow, that thing had a lot. Okay, well, thank you, OBS, again for being useless in this regard. Like, it keeps blanking out all of my stuff, so like the only thing I can see is me and my slider bars. That's a spine. Huh.
Captain, are you okay?
What kept going past me so fast? Oh, and OBS is partially back. Wow. Parasite jelly. How wonderful. Well, I'm not sure if there's anything down here other than stuff. Grenade launcher Mark III. All right. At minimum, I guess I can sell it. Or part it out. Oh, this is okay. Okay, so that's the elevator. So then, what is up over here? Well, I didn't even give him the time this time. I caught it while I was asleep. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Gross. I was gonna say, yeah, that's where I gotta go out, because that's what it was trying to get me to do earlier. And I was like, no, I wanna explore some more.
Incoming!
Why am I on fire? Seriously, why was I on fire? I didn't even realize this cave was over here. Well, alright.
That's how it's done, Captain.
Nice, and nobody was touched this time. Andy Can won. Andy Can-ons. Desert.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh. A semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out from the dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
Interesting.
Scanning. Checking database of shoe sizes and height-weight ratios. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Really? I was gonna say I'm about to come swipe at this thing, but looks like I didn't need to.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Ooh. My perception and intelligence aren't high enough.
Theorizing. Potentially, but unlikely. Less than 0.01% human blood/muscle tissue detected in area. Eridanos
Oh.
wildlife is not known to consume meals neatly. More likely that individual was only unconscious and left of their own accord.
Oh. I have to go back up that way?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Interesting. Oh, and we're going back in. I guess we're going to confront the Prophet of Profitability. I guess it's up in here. I guess that makes sense. It should be in the main tent.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist? Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It's
Oh my.
a of clothing, sister. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
We could do a persuade.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand.
But
Their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
okay.
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her. Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you've read my terminal. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters. Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
I think it was your morals.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness. I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak. What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it? I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets. No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
Uh-huh.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen?
Wow!
Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
Wow, some of these options. OBS, why? Some of these responses sound good, but some of them are like, Let's see. I'm not gonna tell her the constable's dead. Um. I mean, maybe imprisoning her might actually be the safest thing for her. Uh, 3 just sounds like we're asking for a bribe. Oh, but which one? Which one? I just wonder if I choose this last one, if her disciples are going to try shooting us. Sure.
Even if you think I'm mad, it doesn't matter. None of this does. Yes, I think that's smart. The sweet safety of imprisonment. I'll no longer have to put up with the miserable vulnerability of this bunker. Finally relieved.
Gotta keep going. I can feel my inner negativity.
Okay. I'm glad I stopped, though, so that dude didn't run into us. Why? Oh, there we go. I was like, why is it so blurry? I was like, where is the console?
Inspector? Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
All of them were true.
She wants to be arrested. That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps he's
No.
carrying a guilty conscience. Does the prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer? Arresting the prophet could spell the end of her career. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thank you
Wow,
for
we got
the
5,000
update,
for that.
Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I just don't know if there's anything else that we can do yet. The man who chafed. Speak to Dr. Goodnight.
What floor would you like to visit? To the lobby we go!
Oh, thank you, Volpecule. Wait, what? Um. Okay, he's on the second floor.
I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Sure you were. Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Medical center.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Why do all the doctors dress in full garb like this?
Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion. The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring.
Oh
But other
my.
than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food.
Well, Ruth Bellamy is her real name.
Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table, But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
Wow.
I had a feeling you'd understand. What? Sorry, this mask. Sometimes I can't hear correctly. It almost sounded like you said Maria Keene was dead. Maria's been killed. I don't understand. How? Who did this?
Oh, we got an ad break here in about a few minutes.
Helen's signature weapon. She brought it with her to the hotel. After we discovered Helen's body, Keene inspected her hotel room. The needler was gone. Rather harmless on its own. Common ingredient in medicine, but it can have a lethal application. Potassium chloride, when delivered in a cocktail of neurotoxin and paralytic, leads to cardiac arrest. Oh, merciful law. I'm so sorry, Maria. Maria and I were frequently at loggerheads. We disagreed on practically everything. It didn't help that I'm on Mr. Kincannon's payroll and Maria is a Rizzo's loyalist. Was a Rizzo's loyalist. Apologies, Inspector. I don't have the heart to continue talking at the moment. Thank you for your time.
Okay, well. I guess at least they kept her in something. Which is funny given that, you know, we just saw like bones and everything.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector? I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, bribe. Wow, persuade. The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer. Or an intimidate.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access.
Yay!
Done. You can now come and go as you please.
We can finally get up there now. Where's the ah, there you are. Seriously, what's up with these hats?
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Wow. Really? Oh, this floor is ugly. Ah, it's over there. Zeke Hannigan, huh?
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know? Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen.
Huh.
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself.
Interesting.
Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty. I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keen's
Ah, he admits it.
We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of
That's
pranks
funny.
and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keen saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Yep, and we do have the ad break going, so if you need to get up, stretch, grab something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Now, what is... Why do I have messages? Oh, that's why. Just hearing that light music type stuff in the background is a little odd, because it's like, here we are questioning somebody about about a murder, and it's like, just light jazz. Hi, Madden. Yes, indeed. I still can't believe they actually thought up a tagline like that. That is one of the most hilarious things in this game. All right. Looks like our ad break is done. Welcome back. I'm just quickly finishing up a snack. What is that emote, Madden? Wow. That's amazing.
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember.
They were drunk.
He was definitely not sharing a cell with us. That much I know. What can I do for you? About half my life. You know I was named third most profitable investment on 2 non-consecutive seasons? Ain't a lot of players who can make that claim. Except for the guys who came in first and second, I guess. I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers, but now I'm all convalesced, ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs. Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign tossball cards, that sort of thing. Just between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
Probably. That is a lot of orcs.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second
You think?
discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
Okay, I'm curious.
0. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club. Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Uh-huh. Bill doesn't explain why that's in here, but that ain't working. Gross. Mr. N. N-ray on a melee. What? Why? This is all crap armor. Oh, I don't remember what I have on her, if I have 2 or 3. I think it's 3. 3100 DPS. Oh. Refrigerator. Um, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna keep that though. Armored tossball uniform. And let's see, what do we have here? Hey then. That was a very fancy lighter. Now, do we just... I mean, we are here at the tossball players. I just don't think any of them are these guys. Now we're gonna... We'll get rid of it all. Plus, that puts me up to 36,000 bits. And I don't have repairs this one either, so... The Vermin 2, huh? Nope, nothing. Oh, you are in here.
Hotel rooms don't feel like home until you mess them up some. This one's real cozy.
Somehow, I am not surprised about that.
What do you want to know? What about her? Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it.
Uh-huh.
She saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Okay.
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world. Maybe one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't. Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each. What do you want to know? Yeah? Oric's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff. We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements. Probably. I can never remember.
Wow.
I just know I trust Oric more than I do any sawbones. Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me. People get worked up about this kind of thing is all. Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs. Yeah?
Wow.
What do you want to know? I remember sending her the recording, but law, I was halfway to preserved by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
Wow.
I wish that were the dumbest thing I ever did, but it's not.
At least you recognize it was dumb. Okay, well. Fedora Red Bandit. Well, if they're just going to leave it at... Oh, wow. All plaid collection. Okay, this room's actually not too bad. Thank you, whichever one of you said that. This room I don't think has been used at all. Yeah, this room has barely been used. If nothing else, I can always sell them. Oh, hi there, security dude.
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage 3001.
Wow.
The latest and therefore greatest automechanical actor ever designed. Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich.
Really?
Enter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether.
What?
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
What? I don't know who did this, but it's like it reminds me of the tagline, "You've tried the best, now try the rest."
This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage 3001 contemplate its mortality in the critically acclaimed drama, Waiting for Results. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles, randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
Wow, this is something else. What keeps popping up on my phone? Okay. Oh, hi, Pinks. Pretty good. We just talked to a robot that says it's experiencing grief. Oh, I didn't look behind it. Right then. Oh, look at that. It can dress up. It's too bad we can't put on the other ones. That would be amazing. Like, to actually apply those. I think I want to keep one of these just because. Alright. Now we go to the final room.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded. Contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical
Oh.
analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray; blood, terrorray; unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents. These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained
Really?
Spectrum vodka. The presence of terrorray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Huh. Fingernail and goldening appointment. He's upset that he was placed in this room instead of the penthouse, and that Ruth was. And they responded, yes, that was no mistake. And then this one is just saying that he's going to have armed security. Oh, this is just a script. What sort of things do you have in there? All right.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
You know what? We'll play into it.
How does the scenery taste? Good, I trust. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here?
And just now he finally figures out, oh, this isn't the person I should be speaking to. Last one, a marauder.
You're here to investigate me? Oh, I assure you, I'm nothing special. Just an old crook with more money than time. That was a quote from The Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course, I'm certain you already recognized it. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Wow. Number 2, make a rude gesture. How about you sign this? Wow.
Do you mean to say you're not a fan? Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room entry is the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Oh! Hello.
It finally clicked.
Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the
What?
Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
How about you do give me a straight answer?
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Interesting.
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Uh-huh.
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it. How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Uh-huh.
Very well, then. Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense. I did indeed. With Halsey and Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So I decided to make some modifications, installing him with some of my old serial quotes as, I think, improved his range. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine. Yes, I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints. I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
Uh-huh.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin.
The world?
If I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
Okay. Wow. So I just got a pop-up saying that OBS has crashed. I don't, sometimes I wonder about OBS. But okay.
I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer. I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Convenient.
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
That's not what I asked, though.
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She took me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing.
Yeah.
Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much. Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should. I'll answer whatever you wish. Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids. I'm not too proud to admit it. I couldn't get work on my own. Whether or not I wanted to accept it, Bellamy had captured the eye of the colony. People kept talking about the charisma we had on screen, but I felt more chemistry with certain teacup canids than with her. As you may have been able to conclude, I wasn't terribly
Teacup
enamored
canids.
with Bellamy, but that doesn't mean I'd kill her. Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of. I suppose that is enough on that grim subject. Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. I suppose we may discuss it further.
Okay, why did you
Very
give me
well, then.
that option when I had asked everything?
I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels. You think? I mean, yes, of course. You have, obviously.
Okay. He's still very suspicious.
What floor would you like to visit? To the lobby we go.
Uh-huh. And now it's time to talk to the chef. Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, yep, Chef and...
Discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup. Approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
Turn the stove on.
Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Sounds about right.
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Oh, that's funny. Do we dare turn the stove on? Nah.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
Oh, look at that. We can banter with them.
Weren't you listening? We're reserved solid for the next month. I'm sorry, but you'll really need to order in advance.
Woolly cheese curds with fried nanners.
Is this some kind of a joke? We're not able to take on new orders at this time. I told you. No, we don't. Why are you doing this? Please stop.
Okay. Catch up.
Here, just take it. Just take it and don't ask me for anything ever again.
Wow.
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings. Well, it didn't happen in my kitchen. Who exactly are you anyhow?
There we go.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide. Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest. Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings.
Are you gonna cry?
Okay. I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Oh my.
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Okay, that's fair.
What? Truly? That's an alarming business oversight. Instead of volatile chemicals, the corporations...
Oh, they're extremely fragile. I've seen them on a lot of the TV shows, especially like...
But I don't
Whoa, dude.
That was a risk with Helen's meal. I was, up to something else.
Oh, everyone's
I
suspicious
may
in this
have
game.
taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
How much did you drink? But yeah, watching some of the like bigger chef shows on TV before and seeing how fragile their egos are about things, yeah, they are some of the biggest children in professional like anything. And it's like, all right.
I understand your reluctance, but oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about
Okay.
everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal. Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands.
Ew.
It's hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
Yeah, it's actually good to know.
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person.
He seems to
While
like
I
to
could
just
appreciate
complain.
someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't.
Oh, yeah, kitchen nightmares.
If you wish to speak with
him,
Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here. Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep this and that one. We're gonna store it on the ship when we go back finally. But yeah, the people that they show on Kitchen Nightmares, like, whoo, they are something. He's on the midpoint? Because of course. Well, rum and something cheese. Oh, wow. I don't know if I saw that one, but yeah, that's terrible. Parasite jelly. Yeah, that's a lot going on for one restaurant, and that, That's when he's just like, no, just close your doors. Just be done with it. And what?
Welcome back. Hopefully, law-abiding individual.
Hopefully.
Engaging guilt-tripping subroutines. You haven't committed any crimes lately, have you? Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments. All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable? Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date. Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage, please submit the requisite request forms. Is there any other assistance this unit may?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Amy's baking. I saw a few short clips of that, and I'm like, these people are crazy.
Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. Thank you, law-abiding consumer. This unit concurs with your inference. Unapprehended killers are likely to continue.
Right? That's why I decided to play this, because I'm like, well, the second one's been fully announced now. I should probably work on finishing it.
Error. This unit is incapable.
Oh, wow. If Gordon gave up, that is bad.
Deduction. Unassisted apprehension or aggressive pursuit. This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine to pair with your grief. Wash away your sorrows with a glass of highly concentrated, partially fermented purple berry wine has a body richer than Byzantium's elite, with an earthy aftertaste redolent of mostly oak. Purple berry wine coming soon from Rizzo's.
Wow. That was a thing. Okay, where am I at? Okay. I have gone the complete opposite direction. Wow, this platform is squeaky. Oh dear. Because unfortunately, there's no fast travel to this point. Well, that was annoying. Yeah, they actually announced it last year that it was going to be made, and then at the next Games Fest 2 weeks ago, no, last week, they actually did a full trailer announcement. I don't know if Obsidian is the one that's heading it up. And I keep forgetting to check that. Oh well. A pickaxe. Oh my. Well, it's a little hard to speak with Bellhop Owens. Confront Spencer. Alright, it's really gonna make me do that. Alright, sure.
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
You gotta say that every time that we do this? Is the cow awake?
You're here. I hope you have the Photon Proto Distributor, or we're never leaving this damn facility. That was from the Twin Spies. I played a sentient mechanical. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Okay then.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense. Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Uh-huh.
What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I've never heard of that.
You sure you're talking about terror rays? Their bits tend to give folks the runs.
Oh, that's it. I'm firing my nutritionist this instant.
Ew.
I want to add another to the pile. Oh, no. Wait, bah. No use in pretending, is there?
No.
As it so happens, I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her. Lie is such a strong word.
Uh-huh.
Even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Several quarts? I'm pretty sure that would be death by that point, and it would not be an arduous process.
I was just getting to that.
Uh-huh.
I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Maybe I'll flip a bit cart cheese.
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
That last option!
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
Oh, please do. No. Okay, those lines were great. I love that we're able to have, like, options to be much more sassy now.
You like to visit? Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Oh, there it is.
Inspector?
Hello, Administrator.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Indeed. Yeah, we can lie.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large. I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen?
Yeah, you did. I mean, I have zero evidence of that one, but... Oh, jeez. It was definitely not Jasmine. And it was definitely not Cedric. But it was definitely Spencer.
Really? Spencer Woolrich killed Halcyon Helen? As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, that sounds like the highlight of his career. What makes you think it was Spencer?
Oh, we have an ad starting soon.
Yes, I agree. Helen's murder is all anyone's talking about. Even in death, she stole the spotlight away from Woolrich. Walk me through your reasoning. What happened
Oh,
on the night of the
we're
murder?
actually in an ad break. Thank you, Stream Manager, since OBS is wanting to be useless. We'll hold off for, it looks like, for about another minute 45, and then we'll continue on here. Because, yeah, things... I even rebooted my PC the other day. I just happened to glance down at my monitoring device, and I was like, there's an ad. Huh. All right. Well, we'll just listen to the music here for a moment. Doesn't help that my stream manager won't continuously show me the actual stream. This is why I use like another device for stream management to actually make sure that things are working. And Pinks, are you still only getting like one ad? All right. The ad break is done. Welcome back. All right, let's continue on since, it was kind enough for things to not let me know. Hey. All right. Let's see.
Mr. Woolrich was always prissy about his constitution. I remember him complaining about his stomach on the night of the murder, but I just assumed he wanted attention. All right, Woolrich clearly had a plan to kill Helen. He had motive and he had intent. What happened in the ballroom?
Oh my.
Board law clearly states that automechanicals are incapable of acting on their own volition. I'll make a note that Burbage 3001 was used as a murder weapon. It's clear to me that Spencer Woolrich murdered Halcyon Helen. I appreciate your help, Inspector.
But what would be on the autopsy table, though?
You've given me enough to clear this institution's name in the eyes of the colony. That's all I ever asked of you.
That's fair.
We're done here. Spencer Woolrich killed Halcyon Helen. If he thinks Aetherwave critics are harsh, he hasn't seen the Labyrinth's inmates.
Oh dear.
Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now. Now, Inspector.
Well, let me...
Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Well.
What floor would you like to visit?
Oh, they are extremely corrupt. Like the level of corruption that they have put in this game is like ridiculous. Now is that something? Because of course there's no actual fast travel there. I will have to try Fallout 4 and see if that one actually wants to work. I swear I've been here before. But I'll have to try Fallout 4 and see if that one wants to work better because I still cannot get Fallout 3 to work. That was weird. Oh, I guess I haven't been here before. Oh. Oh, this looks amazing. Why am I not seeing the item in my... Okay, I guess it was the other one. Um...
We're on the job. We are on the job.
Yes, you can, Mioka. So... That is literally just an empty hallway. How do I get to the... Okay, but how do I get down here? Um... Ow. I'm a little confused. A recharge, huh? Nope, that does not let me... That does not let me clear that. Um... Just goes into that. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that they're all fundamentally different like that, but... Oh, wow, all these are something I can actually pick up. A needler prop. Um... So... Huh. Oh, wrong thing. Uh, uh... I would need, like, 35 skill points in order to get that unlocked, or to get through that. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this elsewise. Both of those doors are sealed. Nothing. And there's literally nothing in here that I can go through. Glacier water. Ooh. I mean, I can clearly see I can get down here, but... Um... And I'm not finding any sort of a key card. Yeah, I definitely need to get to... Oh, yeah, it's right there. But I'm willing to bet it's done off of this machine here. Wow. Like, I don't know what else to do here. They have set the hack level way too high. Yeah, that's the one I'm actively on. Maybe there's another door? What was that? What was up with that look?
Great work.
All right, well, that has absolutely no way in. Oh my. Ah! They have a pool. What? All right, explain.
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
The Flinders. But yes, please do explain.
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the vaporwave industry. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared the ball with my twin sister, Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't imagine what she's going through right now.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Oh! Feigned shock.
So am I. I'm sorry I wasn't there for her. I'm sorry I couldn't protect her. Killing the administrator won't bring her back. But it'll feel good.
Okay, that's fair.
I have no regrets. I did exactly what I had to do. I'd do it again if it means defending Halcyon's future. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
Not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in them.
That's right. Get wrecked, bot.
So pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
Like your workers? Just straight up, you're right. He deserves to die. And it's like,
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless.
That's a lie.
I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen?
No.
What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent. Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement.
Oh my.
Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
That's fair. That's fair.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes. That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's side, just like the others. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them. She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
Oh!
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for
I am not on Ludovico's side here, but do I just go with her or want more answers?
It's a deal.
The lesser of two evils, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's get.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death is instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close. Head through that door. There. I've opened that door for you.
Oh, we got this going on, huh?
Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out. This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy. You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. Clearly a woman of many talents. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move. See you soon, Inspector.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't actually have to. That's true. Parasites do infest, not infect. Oh, fun. We went through the hatch. Oh, that's right by where we came out. Oh, I can't use it? Boo. Oh, she's in the other room. Before we do that... Okay, I did give her a... Actually, I gave... Where is this one? A 1,000 bits? Why? And it's only level 24. We need to find the 3.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Why did I fail that quest?
I appreciate the sympathy, Inspector. Thank you. I'll appreciate your help even more. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
What?
Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse, Inspector. Or do you prefer Doctor? We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of Sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of Sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
I actually already have that, but...
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises. I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic. I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites. I like the way you think, Inspector. We could use another ally. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you. I'm not accustomed to talking about Belinda, but I'm also not accustomed to the kind of sympathy you showed me earlier. So I'll make an exception for you. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend. No, Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts,
I mean,
a few
that
lines.
kind of makes sense, though.
And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that. What I want is my sister back, but I'll settle for killing Ludovico. Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand.
Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! Hello, Saber/Paladin. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tama-chan. I'm a Twin-Tailed Kitsune from another world where we combine magic and technology.
An act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go.
Yeah, the alerts aren't working because things... I don't know what OBS is doing. It's being dumb. But let's see here. Oh, you were playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. How did that go? And we are actually playing the Murder on Eridanos DLC for Outer Worlds. That's what we are doing today. Yeah, I I'm not sure what OBS is doing. It still should have triggered the the raid message, the incoming raid message, because it's controlled by something else. So I am not sure why. But yeah. Oh, nice, nice.
And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that. If you've got something else to ask me, now's the time.
Oh, that's it.
Glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
Actually, I wonder.
It's a long story, Inspector.
Oh boy. Reach for his cigarette.
It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do
Looks
was
like
spend a few weeks
tequila, but worse.
shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no. Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic.
Or something
She
like
always
that,
believed
yeah.
The first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwood.
Aha.
They were just about perfect. Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging. The Purpleberry Orchards was the heart of Ludovico's operations. I knew I'd find some answers in the R&D lab. I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant. They would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium. A parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
That sounds terrible.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized. I wish it were that easy. Still, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
No. No, I guess off we go.
What floor would you like to visit?
It really does strike me as we happy few. If it's brown, drink it down. Uh-uh. Oh, no. Tequila's one thing with the worm at the bottle, but... Oh, boy. We got... us some enemies.
Did I hear? Smile, damn you! I just want to be your friend! I just wanted to make you smile!
Don't mess with us. To make you smile.
Who said that? Huh. Well, I don't know who said that, but...
Gonna let no one bring me down. I just wanted to make you. Watch out! I'll show you. I just want to be your friend. Oh yeah! I just want to be your friend.
How about no? Actually, before we do anything else... I hadn't looked at these before? Weird. You know, there's a lot of stuff here that I don't use. Cosmic Smoke. Mind attributes +1. Oh, look, some Spectrum Brown. Body attributes -1. Dexterity -2. Mind attributes -2. Ugh. Oh, look, there's some of the ketchup that the chef gave us. That we basically bullied out of him. Purple berry liqueur. Oh, jeez, that's minus everything. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. All of the vodka has like negative something. Rum and something. Purple berry munch. Trippa stout. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. I mean, I'm not too worried about that with ranged weapons. Time dilation recharge. I mean, not too worried about that. Mock apple juice. I have so many questions about that. And a mock apple. Armor rating plus 10. Oh, yeah, we should probably keep that. Get jabby. Lemon slap. You want to be slapped by a lemon? Adreno, I know what that is. Okay. We'll leave that one. We'll leave that one. Leave that one. We definitely need to leave that one. Leave that one. That one. And we'll drop that. We'll sell that, actually. I guess I should say. Critical damage for range shots with headshots. Leave that. Leave that. Yeah, I'll keep that. That looks kind of cool. And then weapons. Now we'll go with that. Oh, hey, Pinks. Welcome back. Oh, we're going into something with Slug.
Law, how'd you get in here alive? You are alive, yeah? And not one of them? No. You
Rude.
Good. You'd better get inside with the others.
Inspector!
Hi, Cedric!
Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies.
Not your fault, dude.
Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell. With Helen, you don't say. You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely? Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with Essence of Sprat.
Sweet!
Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the Essence of Sprat you need in there.
Cool!
You're right. I don't. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here? Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time? It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Wow! That last one goes hard. I'm appealing to your better nature.
I am. Forgive me. Humor as a coping mechanism in tense situations. You understand. You can expect Slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Awesome!
I'll do that. I think one of our checkpoint guards is going through a divorce. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely? That I'd lose some of my agents to this violence was likely inevitable. Still, That is sad news, Inspector.
Yeah.
Kindly save all further bloodshed for Ludovico.
Of course.
Essence of splat? Why would anybody keep a vial of... Never mind,
Yeah, that best not to ask that. Oh, I'm still in the port. Okay. Helps if I don't go the wrong direction.
I just wanted to make you smile! I just wanted to make you smile! Never felt so damn good in my life!
That's the last of them!
I know he said to, you know, save it for Ludovico, but... sometimes you can't help it. Ah, Bethesda and your transition screens.
What floor would you like to visit? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
I'm glad I picked up those parasite eggs earlier. The essence of Sprat essence. Okay. Discontinued models, Spacer's Choice proprietary technology. Jeez. How do I keep having stuff fail? Now I can, oh, looks like we have an ad break. So I'm going to hold off from doing anything further for the next 3 minutes. If you need to get up, stretch, grab something to eat or drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. Then when we get back, we'll finish this up here. Okay, that was a strange ad. We got about 35 seconds left. How much do I have to get till I level? Oh, 480,000. Yeesh. Wow. Um. Okay then. It looks like our ad break is done. Welcome back. Look. Keep forgetting about that.
To the lobby we go.
I should have done exit. Oh well. And that problem is solved. Okay then. Second time we've been interested with this.
Suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal. Affirmative. Dispersing.
Okay. Wasn't expecting a cutscene like that.
Incoming message from Rissa's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
Uh-huh.
End of transmission.
Sure you can. I don't believe you. Why? Why do I not have a fast travel point for over there? Ugh, fine. Ooh, look at the tricolor smoke. Could you imagine if you went running, like if you could run faster and went running and jumped over that little bit of an edge? How disastrous that could be? Okay.
Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Oh-ho! Ah, dang it. That is not what I wanted to do. Monarch's preeminent alcohol guide. Wow, TTD lasts forever with this.
This place really could use
Ow! Why was I not moving? Wow, there was another one up here? That is so much faster than trying to use the R.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I just wanted to make you smile. Real funny. Getting me the chuckles you are. Yeah, that's funny.
We went running through here earlier.
I just want to be your friend.
No. That's a lot of lockers.
You think they build a handrail or something?
Nope. This way's a lot more fun, though. Huh.
I can't hear you.
Love a good fight.
Well. What is still affecting me? Darn right, I make it look easy. That was it, huh? Oh, wait. Nope, that was it. Okay. We're going to charge up here.
Hey, Captain. Whatever happens, I just want you to know. I've always got your back.
Good to know, part body. Okay. They have a lot of Spectrum. Oh, hello.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough.
Excuse
Just a
me?
guest, the one I told you about, the inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
Creepy.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry, you'll meet her soon enough.
Uh-huh.
I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton, contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
Oh boy.
The queen of symbiotes, a creature of endless compassion and unfathomable intelligence. The next sovereign of Halcyon.
Oh boy.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law! Stop!
Well. Wait a second. Wait a second. That is okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay, that works. Which one was it that boosts our attack or whatnot? Well, we'll do that. Might do that. I wish these things didn't last for such a short period of time. Gross. Sweet. Ugh. He's nothing but bones. Well, that made that much easier to deal with. Okay, random hallway.
You made it.
Oh.
I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
Do we take him out and just, Yeah, might as well, given, you know. Aw, I'm off by 2. Distillery engineering. Eh. Ah, dang it. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, looks like that was the end of what we needed to do. Ugh. Oh, and this one needs 70. Ah, dang it. So I essentially cheesed that fight by going all the way up, by staying up there. Fine. Okay. Why is that stuff so sticky? Wait, are they back up at... They are.
there's only room for one slug boss on Eridanos.
Wow. That's Ada.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
I bet.
I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
A bottle of Spectrum
I can't
Brown.
go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Rings! There we go. This is the one. Any sort of special gun that I find, it goes over. Same with the that stuff. I don't know why I put that over there. There's Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you? During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
Okay, Ada.
I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen? Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised.
This is hilarious coming from our computer.
To me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
All right. Okay, I was just waiting for the symbol to finish there. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on some music. Wow, that was loud. That was much louder than it needed to be. Okay. I'm not sure I want to change the scenes in OBS because it's probably going to just insta-kill stream. But before we go, wow. So we got 6 total achievements. Investigated every suspect and reported to Ludovico. Discovered the biggest secret in the Aetherwave industry. Killed 50 infected humans or parasites. Chose to either infect or cure Eridanos. Doesn't matter which one you do there. Killed the Slug Queen. And then completed murder on Eridanos. So the next time we play, we're going to go back to the main story. Finally. All right. Let me find somebody on Twitch to raid. Let's see here. Who would be good? Exactly are they up to? I did not know he had a model. Okay. It's definitely not like this game. It's Elden Ring to be exact, Night Rain. But we're gonna go raid Neapolitan, another Kitsune, who is also streaming with Alien Sin and Bok Choy, who I know I've seen on their channel a lot. So let me go ahead and get the raid started here. If I can get my mouse to click on the right things. All right, there we go. Well, that'll be it for me for today. We will be back on Wednesday. We're going to play some more Cuisinier. We have not played that in a long time, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can open up the last area, because I know there's one more area coming. But yeah, so again, we're going to go raid Neapolitan. So with that said, wherever you are, you have a great day, a great night, a great morning, whatever it is for wherever you are. And here we go.